Still under caution here at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. So
I didn't know you rode around in the truck earlier tonight.
No, that's a candidate to replace you in Wally's world in the left-hand seat. No monkeying around here tonight.
I'm telling you.
Boy, you're tough. You know, Dollenbach, you are really tough. Next Saturday on TNT, it's NASCAR Busch Series racing from Memphis at 3:30 Eastern Time. Then next Sunday, the chase for the Nextel Cup heads to the Martinsville Speedway in Virginia for the Subway 500. That's at 12:30 Eastern, beginning with the Bank of America Countdown to Green on NBC. Marty?
And guys, very methodically during 2 laps, Jimmy Johnson's team changed the battery in the 48 car. Took them, as I said, 2 laps to get it out. They pulled this battery out. That's the bad battery. And they're actually in that casing are 2 batteries. Put a new casing in with 2 brand new batteries for Jimmy. He's reported the volts are much better. They changed right side tires also when they came down pit road. So everything good now for the 48 car and should hold out for the rest of the race.
Mark those words.
Rick Monroe is getting ready. 1 lap and he's going to throw the green flag. Get rid of that yellow flag. Attaboy, Rick.
It's our 11th caution period. We did have a red flag here just a few minutes ago. Track cleanup. We've got 28 cars on the lead lap. The first car off the lead lap is Rusty Wallace. He's 3 laps down. 2 laps down now.
Uh-oh, we cued the duck already, but he's back live. That is so funny.
It couldn't be the same guy because you wouldn't be brave enough to wear that twice. With his brother.
And he had a wife or a girlfriend with him. I don't think I'd want to be seen with him.
That's how I feel. Be careful. Just after 11 o'clock Eastern Time, NBC Sports Live at the Lowe's Motor Speedway outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. NASCAR Nextel Cup Racing, presented by the Principal Financial Group. It has been a wild night, all kinds of tire issues. Some of the biggest names in the sport out of the race, including Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon. These drivers have been in the seat for 3 hours and 41 minutes and change. And many of them watching the end of that Notre Dame game just before they climbed aboard. Coming around to complete 2:59. Ryan Newman, the race leader.
Okay, we're getting down to it. About 70 laps to go, but I don't think we're still in the situation these guys can push the envelope. If they do, there could be trouble waiting for them.
Jimmy Johnson needs to push the envelope.
He started 27th.
Back 27th. He's got a long way to go, so he needs to be passing a lot of cars right now.
Tell you again, that 17 car running alongside of Michael Waltrip and Casey Mears. That's Matt Kenseth. He is 10 laps down. Tire issues early in the race. He has not been able to make anything up.
Fast race car, though.
Michael Waltrip looking at Ryan Newman for the lead. Alan Bestwick on Ryan Newman.
Bill, I think I just heard BP say you can't go too hard quite yet. You can't push the car. That is what Matt Borland, Ryan Newman's crew chief, told him just before the restart at the end of an extensive discussion about what their strategy will be if they pit with 50 to go and 25 to go. Matt reminded Ryan, you still have to take care of the tires.
But there's going to be somebody behind him that's not.
Like maybe driving the 15?
Yeah.
And Michael just told us that he really hasn't had any tire problems today on this 15 car.
We have confirmed from pit road that the tire issue on Elliott Sadler's car was a puncture. Ran over something on the track, a punctured right rear tire.
Right aboard Michael's car. There's Casey Kane down on the bottom of that number 9 car. He's been pretty fast last couple laps. He's going to try to take third away from Casey Mears, but can't do it.
And how strong was Dave, how strong was Casey Kane here a year ago?
and he was very strong earlier tonight. In fact, so much so, and they've done so well in the tire department that crew chief Tommy Baldwin said, buddy, get up on the wheel. We can win this thing, telling his driver to drive it hard. Matt?
Mark Martin pleased with the balance of the 6 car. He's had 3 issues on pit road tonight. He's overcome all 3.
Man, Michael had the 12 car sideways off of 4.
Michael got a great run off of 4.
So good, in fact, he ran in the back of the 12 car.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Here's Casey Kane. He's in his groove now, up high on the outside of 41 car.
He'll take that spot now. And Michael had Ryan, pretty sideways, and Michael checked up to let Ryan gather that race car. So
and
Michael knew he did the wrong thing, but tried to make up for it.
Matt.
It looked like Newman was at Eldora or Terre Haute the way he saved that car.
Yep.
I wanted to tell you, keep an eye on the 6. Keep this in the back of your mind that back on lap 245, when Mark Martin went to enter pit road, he couldn't get the car out of 4th gear. He didn't want to strong arm it to get it out, but he did. He said, it seems like the transmission's okay now, but he's one of those chasers that's made up a lot of ground in the championship chase here tonight. He doesn't want to throw it away and have a bad night.
Thanks, Matt, and sorry we interrupted you there, or Michael actually interrupted you. The longer we go, the shorter your patience get.
Yeah, and it's getting down to race time. I mean, we've got 68 laps to go, but Michael's got a good race car. He's going to take a look. He's going to get it.
Michael Waltrip to the cheers of the fans. Yep.
Casey Kane's going to dive underneath and take a spot away from Ryan Newman, so he goes to 2nd.
So Ryan showing some patience. Okay, Michael leads. Let's go back and look at 15 and the 12. A couple of laps ago.
Michael's up on the high side. He's got a good run, and Newman comes up in front of him. And actually, Newman got aero loose first, and then Michael was right there. Watch the back of the 12 car. It gets sideways right there. He hit the wall now.
Scott Riggs looks like.
Yep.
And that's why they told Ryan Newman to still take care of those tires.
And Riggs had some earlier damage from running into the back of Mike Bliss when Elliott Sadler backed into the wall. This is our 12th caution. That'll tie the cautions for this race. The record is 22 at this track. That was from the 600 here in May. Okay,
so that's 34 for the year, caution flags here.
So far.
At the very top, we see the right front tire go flat on the 10 car, and in that wall he goes.
Rusty Wallace is the lucky dog. Pit road remains closed. We'll take a break. Michael Waltrip looking for the win at Charlotte. Pit road just opened. Michael Waltrip comes down pit road, but a number of cars do not, including Casey Kane and Ryan Newman. Marty.
Greg Biffle running 7th, said it's just a hair-tight quarter round of wedge out of the left rear. That's the only change. Dave.
Michael Waltrip didn't want to pit, but he takes on 2 right side tires and fuel and just misses Scott Wimmer coming in.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Wimmer. He slowed down, saw Michael was leaving.
BP, they may have lost a little track position, but I think that was a safe move to make.
Well, we've seen all these tire problems tonight. I think you have to address them.
Casey Kane, Ryan Newman, Casey Mears, Mark Martin, among the guys that did not stop. Well, this is going to be interesting. 63 laps to go. Who's going to see it pay off bigger, the guys that stopped or the guys that didn't?